Back again. Saturday morning. First job. Kettle on. Just going round checking all the beds now. Not been on for a couple of days. Turnips look alright. It's a bit nippy in here like, but everything looks okay. Oakley dokley. It's a bit nippy this morning, I don't know what it is in here. Let's have a gander. Oh, it's over freezing anyway. You alright, Joe? What's up to? Hey, sorry about that. That was Uncle Joe from Mexico. Come on, put his peas and sweet corn in his greenhouse. Yeah, so everything's looking okay. That cucumber's looking alright too. Get in. There's Joe. That what we'll do today is we need some carrots outside now, because these in here are nearly ready. But next couple of weeks it's going to be getting warm. It'll be too warm from in here, but by that time these should be coming out. So then, what I'm going to do, in fact I could use that one. Excuse me, coffee again. Yeah, what I'm going to do is, because we've got mushrooms growing in here for some reason, which we didn't plant. It's a bit cold this morning. What I'm going to do is take them onions out of there, put them on the other side of that Swede in that bed over there. And then I'm going to get that collar out of there, put it on top of here, and get the carrots in here, because I know there's horse manure in that bottom one, it's full of it, so there's only a bit of compost on top. So then we'll get them growing about 6 inch long, which will do us if I just top that off with some compost and vermiculite now, give it a good weed and get them out. I can get some carrots outside then, because they'll be alright here from carrot fly. They'll be high enough off ground, plus they've got this net on, so I'm not thinning them out anyway. They only normally come when you thin them out at night. So that's what I'm going to be doing when I've had my brew. And we don't lie here. See that sign? There's one trying to escape there, like. Little zombie. So let that be a warning to y'all. Let's have a check in here while we're here. Oh, that brew's cooling down. Oh yeah, everything's looking, lettuce is looking good, isn't it? Tomatoes are, yeah, belting. Sweet corn looking good, everything's looking good, yeah. Well, that coal's not done it any harm anyway. Grapevine's looking belting, looking better than the other one. That's to be planted, oh, lettuce and beetroot, how's that? That's alright. Looks like Henry's been weeding it. Oh yeah, he has. That pumpkin can go in there because it's nice and warm, that soil under there. I might put that in today too. In fact, I will do. I'll leave that open. There's Joe going.
See you in the morning, mate.
See you later, Joe.
Oh, you're there.
Got ya.
Alright, building time.
Yeah, just telling everybody my jobs before I do them.
We'll get them done, not like Tony. Tony does a million jobs and only gets one done, doesn't he?
Ooh. Ooh. You're not be on Tony's channel again.
Well, that's alright, isn't it? Eh? Give me some
Melted.
peace.
Ah. Right.
Right, I'll see you in the morning.
See you later, Joe. Uncle Joe from Mexico. Gonna do his elf stuff. Right, I'm getting that brew. Right. That's them onions out of there now. Both them beds. And I've transplanted them up there. I was going to do them up to the side of here, but I've only just noticed Henry's got some leeks from somewhere. So he's planted leeks up there. So we've got, oh, what's that? Turnips, leeks, and then red onions. So see, we're halfway full in this, or halfway empty, whichever way you want to look at it. There you go. So we're up to there. So I'll give them a good drink in a minute. So we've got all red onions in here then. Oh no, white, red, and red over there. Excuse me. I'll leave that open, I'll give them a drink in a minute. Let's get that brew. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some compost out of that. So that's level on one box, same as them. Then we can plant something else in there. It gives us another spare bed that. Plus we've got a carrot bed there, if I put that collar there on top of there. Take a bit of that out of there and fill it up with compost and vermiculite. Same as we've got in there. So we need 1, 2, 3 bags of compost. And a couple of bags of vermiculite. We've got some vermiculite, probably need a couple more bags of vermiculite. But Ken's on holiday, so I think Pat's in shop tomorrow, so we'll get some tomorrow. And then it'll be same as that one. But it'll be 1, 2, 3 instead of 4. So the bottom one will be full of horse manure, and then these two here will be full of compost and vermiculite. Near enough 50-50 in that bit, and no food at all. So we'll do exactly the same as that outside. Then we can get some seeds in, and then we should have carrots till later on at year then. Right. Spade. Shed. There you go. It's only 8 o'clock already. Crashing through these jobs. Ow! Caught my leg on barra. So there we've got a nice manure rich bed there. Planting something. Little one. And then that there. I know all that's goodness at bottom, so if we fill that with our mixture, vermiculite and compost, we'll get them carrots about that long, should do. And they'll be growing all summer outside, so we need some of that mix in there, and then get some carrots outside then. And we've got all this material here, which is rich in manure and food and everything, for growing stuff in. See, we don't waste compost here. So that there, I mean that in buckets there, we could grow potatoes in that, because potatoes will grow good in that because they're hungry. But we'll use it for something. I'll take that up top there and cover it up. That's that job done anyway. Looks alright that, doesn't it? Right. Next job, brew. Fine timing. I'll just put a lick of paint on that because it's outside, make it look less like pallet colours. I'll knock them ends over in a minute when that paint dries. Just bang them over with a lump hammer and there's no accidents. There you go. Anyway, outside carrot bed. Brew. Just going around giving everything a good water now. See, I've just filled them up and they've gone down, so I know underneath there's wet through. You see how it's soaking it up there, but I've not watered around there. I poured it in there, so it's like working like a sponge. That's why they do so well in here. See, that one's still got some water, but there's holes in the top if you like, so it just goes down slowly, belting. Right, so that's them all watered. I've just been sorting these onions out in here now, because there was a couple missing and scabby and small, so then what we had over there spare, I've just filled gaps in here. So that bed's full now. Garlic along back, red onion along front, and halfway down that middle line. So that looks alright. It's all weeded in here, just this bedfoot weed, and it's ready for off. I think some lettuce will go in there. Some of that iceberg should look nice in there when it starts growing, but I'm not putting it in today in case it's frosty tonight. So I've watered them onions and them leeks. Well, all that in there watered. Because even though I've had some rain, it's not been that much. I'm just giving here a good drink. And them as well. I was going to put that pumpkin out, but thinking about it, if it's going to be frosty tonight, I'll leave it. It'll be alright in here. Catching no harm in here. Right. Everything's looking okie dokie anyway. I've not watered them because they look okay. And peas are wet enough. So, let's see this morning. There you go. Azalea. First bud. You see the colour of that one though, it's like a deep red. And this one's like a pink. More like that one at home, this one. But like a pinky purple. Yeah, first bud how late it's that. It's about 3 months behind the other one. That's what I need. That watering can. I forgot where I've just got it from this. I think it was in here. Yeah, it was. Just fill all your watering cans up because it makes your water at room temperature, especially in the morning. Because if you fill it out of your water butt, and it's freezing in the morning, so wallop. Right, kettle's on. Fags are there. Lighters here. See you in a bit. Right. I've just made myself a brew now. I'm just having a sit down there. I've just filled bird feeder up with wild bird seed, and I've squashed a couple of fat balls into that coconut shell because Robin likes that. So I'll just sit back now and have my brew and see what birdies come. See if I can catch any for you. This is a plant here that gets forgot about. In fact, I forgot about it because it's tucked in the corner over there, or it was. It's Jacob's ladder. It's just flowering up now. It's a nice plant. It gets leaves on like a fern, but underneath it gets white flowers like a a bleeding heart plant, bit like that, but the flowers are weird because they grow underneath the leaf, pure white. I don't know if that's flowered at top. I'll go up top and have a look, see if it's flowered. What I'm going to do with this, because it gets neglected and that, I'm just going to take the whole knot out of that pot and plant it in flower bed up here. And this one here was a bit empty. I'll plonk it in there and then it'll just should grow a lot better in there. So I'll see if I can get it out that pot. Digging all there. Pebbles in here. Yeah, that doesn't there now. There you go, that's Jacob's ladder. You see how the flowers grow underneath. That's what that is, I've just planted. Gordon's Wafton can be in nosy. Nice, isn't it? That zombie's not escaped yet. Another week for them sweet can't go out. So they've another week's growing up in there. We won't get rid of risk of this frost. Yeah, so that's Jacob's ladder. Where is it there? There you go. So hopefully it'll take off in there because it's not been in sun or anything up there. Talking of sun, it looks like it's got rain, hopefully. Fingers crossed on that one. Yeah, so we've got another space there for another bucket. 2 probably. Waste not, want not, we've got the buckets. Get some of that stuff in it. Get something growing it back there. Fill the space. Right. Yeah, this veg what we popped it over there. And broccoli's looking okay. Nice, because it was a bit cold last night. And cabbage over there and that collar, all looking brilliant. Standing up now then. Not watered in here, but it's damp. Yeah, see, filling out that. So, hopefully, plenty of veg in here soon. And broccoli have not half shot up since they've gone out ground. That's one reason they're that far away from there, so they don't touch that net. Because then cabbage whites put the backsides through and lay eggs on them when they touch the net. These are weeding in here too, I'll do that tomorrow. We'll go weeding in here. Put some more eggshells down. Yeah, looking champion then. Almost spuds through. Oh yeah, there's some coming out at the side there. That's not good. Don't matter. Really. Oh, that was one then, but it's a weed. Look at that. Footprint now as well. That needs a weeding tomorrow. Yeah. All we've got to do tomorrow is weed beds. Do a couple of eats, me and Henry will be done. Look at this, another rake in a minute, rake the horse mucking. Still pebbles, see. Should be good stuff ready for that back of door. We'll drop a bag of compost on as well, on top. Right, we'll let that brew. I've just raked that about, so another couple of rakes on that and it's dried and should be right. I'm weeding in here and I nearly picked these out. Fatal mistake, was that our spuds? There's another one. So there are Maris Piper, sown on 12th to the 3rd. So we'll just have watch for frost now and go earth them up a bit. I'll just backhoe that in the middle and just earth them up a little bit, just in case any frost. But yeah, second one's through, get in. Well, just to be on the safe side, in case it's a bit cold tonight, I've just earthed them up a bit, cover the snouts up. If it is cold, it should only be a nip it, so hopefully it should be alright, but I've covered them all up now anyway, so that'll do. Knackered now. Man, I look so much that was a bucket and earthing them up. That I'll need another brew. Not the bird who was after, but at least it's keeping off our peas. What are you looking at? Olivia? Do you give over? Yeah, so Shirley's off today, so she's putting her full bracket on. So I'm off getting that now. And that'll do me for today. Little sparrow there jumping in onto action. Yeah, everything done today now. He's not even bothered, is it? All watered up in there. Nice and watered up. Here's Robin. Looking without commotion is. All tidy in there and watered up. Weeded in there. Spuds earthed up. Weed there tomorrow. Weed that tomorrow. And weed that tomorrow. Carrot bed's done. Outside carrot bed. And the onions have been transplanted. So belting. I've watered up in there. That's everything done. Right. Bit of weeding tomorrow, that's all we've got to do. Weeding and watering tomorrow. Right. See you tomorrow.